Number 35. Use the Build a Molecule simulation, which is this link right here. I have the link in the description below if you guys need it, to repeat exercise 2.34, but build a molecule with 2 carbons, 6 hydrogens, and 1 oxygen. And then we have A, B, and C. So I'm just going to write A, B, and C here. And I'm just going to put up top here just so that I don't forget. We need 2 carbons, 2 C's, 6 H's, and 1 oxygen. Okay. So for letter A, it says draw the structural formula of this molecule and state its name. All right, so in exercise 2.34, what they wanted you to do is they wanted you to click larger molecules on the top. So over here, we're on the make molecules, but if you click over collect multiple and then larger molecules, so we want to be here with the kits. So now we just got to pick an appropriate kit that has hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon, and that's kit number 1. They have hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon, but you can, skim through the other ones if you want. Kit number 2 has oxygen, carbons, and hydrogens in it, so there's a lot of different kits here, but I'm just going to use kit number 1. And we just need to combine 2 carbons, 6 hydrogens, and 1 oxygen. So let's see, I'm going to put 2 carbons up here. Let's see, can I do that with this? Yeah, sure. So I have 2 carbons, and maybe I'll put the oxygen here. That's 1. And then let's see, I have to click them together. So let's see, I'm going to fill this one up. Maybe put these over here. So that's 4. Maybe I'll attach the oxygen here. Oh, all right, so I made a compound here, but hopefully, let's see if I could put the 2 together. Let's see. Oh, see? But now, it's not a compound anymore, just yet. We need to still fill in our hydrogen. So let's see if I fill one over here. And now, let's see. You see how if I try to put other carbons here, it won't let me. But it goes to the oxygen. And now I have my first compound. So draw the structural formula of the molecule and state its name. So what did we have? We had 2 carbons, C2, H6, and 1 oxygen, just like that. And the formula would be, okay, I had my oxygen over here. It looks like it was bound this way. I had a carbon, and then I had 3 hydrogens here. H and H. And this one is called ethanol. This is actually what drinking alcohol is made out of for everyone that is over 21. All right. So this is ethanol, drinking alcohol, C2H6O1. And that's basically what we had to do for this one. We just had to draw the structural formula of this molecule and state its name. Now, I just want to be clear here that the structural formula is the one that they're talking about when you draw the bonds. So this formula right here would specifically be the structural formula. Now, if you wanted to look at, if you guys wanted to really know how to find the structural formula, you can click the 3D right next to the word ethanol. And then this is the space filling, and the ball and stick will tell you what it looks like. So do you see here how we have these single bonds with the carbons, the oxygens, and the hydrogens? So they're all single bonds. So that's good. But letter A is all done. Now, it says, can you arrange these atoms to make a different molecule? And if so, draw a structural formula and state its name. So let's see. I'm going to maybe break this up. Let's see if I could break this up. Okay. So I had OCC, right? I had oxygen, then carbon. So maybe, let's see, maybe if I put carbon and then oxygen together. Oh, that was already a compound. That's carbon monoxide. But let's see if I can put carbon here. Oh, okay. So now let's see if I have the correct number of hydrogens. Hopefully this works out. Let's see if I just keep putting the hydrogens around. Let's see, if I try to put it on oxygen, oh, it doesn't like that. Let's see, maybe if I try to put it on oxygen again. Doesn't like that, but here we go. So here is another compound. So can we arrange these atoms to make a different molecule? Yes, we can. We got to draw the structural formula and state its name. So technically, it still has the same molecular formula because I didn't use any more or any less elements, right? It still was C2H6O. But now, how do we draw it? Well, if we look at the 3D and the ball and stick model, let me just get it, we see that they're all single bonds. So I'm going to draw it just like that. So I have carbon, that's single bound to oxygen, that's single bound to carbon, that now has the hydrogens like this. Oh, sorry, this should be a carbon. There we go. And then the 6 down here. And this would be its structural formula. It's the one that has the bonds laid out for you. And the name for this is methoxymethane. That's all that they wanted for B. They just wanted you to draw the structural formula and state its name. That's all that we did here, so B is done. Now C, it says, how are the molecules drawn in A and B the same? Well, let's see. The drawings are not the same, right? There's different connections. But what was the same the entire time? Oh, it was the actual formula. In A, for ethanol, it's C2H6O. For methoxymethane, it's still C2H6O. So how are they the same? I'll write this in red. They're the same because they have the same what? That's called the molecular formula. So I'll just put MF. So they have the same molecular formula. That's how they are the same. But then how do they differ? They are different because what? Look at the actual compound. They have actually different connections. This one was O, O, C, C. But the B, methoxymethane, is COC, and then with the hydrogens. So we can say they're different because they have different chemical connections. Connections, you could say attachments, right? The structure is different. The structure looks different, and that's how they're different. So what are they called? What's the type of relationship between these molecules, not their names? So, if you have the same molecular formula, so same MF, but different structures, these are called what? These are called isomers. So these are, I'll just write it up top here. These are isomers. Isomers is when you have the same chemical formula, so the same molecular formula, but different structural formula, different connections between them. So that's the relationship between them. Now, more specifically, these are called structural isomers. I just didn't have room at the bottom, so I'll call them structural. Isomers. So structural isomers specifically is when you have the same molecular formula, but different structural formula. Makes sense. But that's all that it is. That's A, B, and C. Perfect. Awesome job, guys. Hopefully the simulation helped out. If you want, you can, go in your spare time and try different kits out and see the different structural formulas. All right? If this helped, click the like button. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys all in number 36. Bye-bye.